Jai Hind everyone. The topic given for my lecturate is Russia-Ukraine war, a topic that has reshaped the global geopolitics in the 21st century. War does not determine who is right, but only who is left. Today, for the better understanding of the topic, I will be dividing it in few subparts. That is, firstly, I will be covering the history about the two nations, about the war, and secondly, I will be covering the present existence of both the nations, and thirdly, I will be covering the future of the countries of Russia and Ukraine by this war, and also as well as the impact it has on India and the global level. So, starting with the historical concept, the war has majorly started in the February 2022 with Russia invading in Ukraine with full-scale military. But however, the roots of this conflict has been began in the late 2014 itself by Russia annexing the Crimea region in Ukraine, and the tensions and rising issues began in the Ukraine region. Ukraine always wanted to join NATO and European Union, but however, the Russia saw this as a strategic threat and a threat to its dominance over the region. Since that particular time, the relations between both the nations began to worsen, and conflicts and wars began to rise. Now coming to the current relevance of the topic. As of 2025, over 10 million people has been replaced in Ukraine, and also the countries like US and other European Union countries has been contributing many $billion to the Ukraine for the military aid of many tanks, air to defense systems, and also the long range missiles, for example the Excalibur artillery shells and the Javelin missiles as well. The Russia has also countered it with showing its powerful nation and powerful things like creating a dominance over the eastern Ukraine, especially in the regions of Donetsk and Luhansk. Coming to more current points, that is Finland and Sweden has also joined the NATO and the European Union, making it a very increasing threat to the Russian country. And also this conflict has shaped and totally damaged the global chain levels, especially in the energy and food, because we all know the major exporters of Russia and Ukraine are the major exporters of oil and gas. And also the globe south, including India, has took a balanced approach of maintaining and supporting the humanitarian rights as well. So talking about few challenges, that is the first is that humanitarian crisis. We have the civilian casualties, and also the cities which are being destructed by both the nations heavily. And also coming to us a very huge point, that is Russia is a world leader in the nuclear arsenals of approximately more than 5,500 nuclear weapons Russia has, that is extremely damaging the other countries as well. And also this conflict is of course damaging the global change of the oil and gas levels also. And coming towards the impact on India, the war this conflict has, that is India has a very neutral and a balanced approach against this war, supporting the humanitarian cooperation and as well as the diplomacy. Indian students were also evacuated from Ukraine through the operation of Ganga by the India in the early phases of the war. And also India has been continually buying the discounted Russian oils despite the relationship and the conflict that Russia is pursuing now. To conclude the topic, Russia and Ukraine war is not just a regional conflict, but it is a test actually for the global stability and the conflict in the region. In the end, I would like to say that the world should transform its politics of destruction and conflict to politics of cooperation, because in the last, humanity is the only one thing that pays the huge and very high prices. Thank you. Jai Hind.